Life has a brutal way of testing you. Let's not pretend otherwise. It throws storms at you that feel personal. It strips you down to your foundations, leaving you exposed, questioning everything you thought you knew about yourself. There are nights, you know these nights, when you stare at a ceiling in the silence and wonder if you're cursed, if maybe you just don't have what it takes. You see other people climbing, thriving, moving, and you feel stuck in quicksand. Every step forward seems to sink you deeper. Listen to me, listen carefully. Better days are coming. But they are not coming to the man who lies down and waits for them. They are not coming to the man who drowns in self-pity, who convinces himself the world owes him a rescue. Better days are reserved for the man who refuses to quit. The man who refuses to bow his head to circumstance. The man who fights like hell when every fibre of his being is screaming at him to just stay down. Because here is the hard, non-negotiable truth. Life does not reward hope alone. Hope is just the spark. It's the matchstick. Better days come to the man who takes that spark and builds a goddamn fire with it. The man who takes pain and forges it into power. The man who takes disappointment and uses it as fuel for the next attempt. The storm is not your grave, it's your forge. Every champion, every man of substance, every warrior who ever built anything that lasted has walked through nights so dark he thought the dawn was a lie. He's been betrayed, he's been broke, he's been humiliated, he's been laughed at and doubted by the very people he thought were in his corner. The difference is this: they knew, deep in their bones, that those nights were temporary. They didn't let the darkness define them, they let it refine them. And that is your test right now. To recognize that what you're living through is not the end of your story. It is the brutal, necessary beginning of your transformation. The storm is loud, the storm is violent, it will shake you to your core. But storms always, always pass. And when they do, the air is cleaner, the skies are clearer, and the man who endured it, who stood his ground, comes out sharper, harder, more focused, more dangerous than he was before. Better days are not about a life of comfort. They are about a life of clarity. The struggle you're in right now is stripping away everything fake, the weak excuses, the flimsy relationships, the time-wasting habits, leaving you with the raw, unvarnished truth of who you are when everything is against you. And once you know that man, once you meet that version of yourself in the fire, nothing and no one can ever break you again. Pain is the tuition for a first-class life. Let's be clear, there is no man who became powerful without paying a price in pain. This isn't a curse, it's a law of nature. Pain is the tuition you pay for growth. Every sleepless night spent worrying about the future, every failure that felt like a public execution, every rejection that stung your pride, it's not punishment, it's payment. You are buying a stronger, more resilient, more capable version of yourself. But most men don't see it that way. They collapse at the first sign of pressure. They drown the pain in alcohol, in porn, in the endless, meaningless scroll of entertainment. Anything to avoid facing it head on. And because they run from the pain, they run from their own progress. If you want those better days, you must embrace the pain now. You must suffer with a purpose. Use it as resistance training for your spirit. Just as a muscle grows under the stress of a heavy weight, so does your destiny. The weight you're carrying right now, the financial pressure, the heartbreak, the uncertainty, is building you into the man who will be able to handle the wealth, the respect, and the freedom that is coming. So don't curse your struggle, thank it, because without it, you would remain soft, untested, unready for the life you say you want. Your vision is the rope that pulls you through. What keeps a man going when he's deep in the valley is the vision of the mountain peak. If you can't see beyond today's suffering, you will stay in it forever. The broke man looks at his empty bank account and thinks, this is who I am. The powerful man looks at the same empty account and sees a temporary condition. He already sees the business he's building, the wealth he's stacking, the freedom he's creating for his family. His reality is not what's in front of him, it's what he is building toward. You need a vision so strong, so vivid, that it pulls you forward even when your body and mind are screaming for you to quit. Without that vision, pain breaks you. With it, pain builds you. It becomes the chisel that sculpts you into the man capable of holding that vision as reality. Better days are not some distant fantasy. They are the direct result of today's discipline, today's sacrifice, today's relentless, unglamorous consistency. You may not feel it yet. You may not see the progress, but every page you read, every dollar you save instead of spend, every rep you complete in the gym when no one is watching, every hour of focused work you put in, It's all stacking bricks. And one day soon, the house you've been building in silence will stand tall for the whole world to see. The only thing that matters, your refusal. The difference between the men who see better days and the men who rot in mediocrity is not talent. It's not luck. It's not connections. It is one thing, refusal. Refusal to stay broke. Refusal to stay weak. Refusal to stay down. Life will knock you down. Poverty will punch you in the face. People you trusted will betray you. Circumstances will break your heart. This is guaranteed. But if you can get back up one more time than you fall, you cannot lose. This is the iron law. Better days are promised to the man who refuses defeat. Not the most talented man, not the luckiest man, the man who simply says with his actions, I will not stop. I will not quit. I will not be here this time next year. Build now, shine later. Most men wait. They wait for the perfect conditions. They say, I'll start when I have more time, more money, more energy, more support. That is not patience. That is weakness in disguise. Better days do not come to those who wait. They come to those who build while it's still dark. You must be willing to plant seeds in soil that looks frozen. You must be willing to work when no one is clapping, when no one believes in you, when no one sees the point of your effort. You must be willing to sweat in silence, to grind without a spotlight. And then, when the season changes, when the sun finally rises, when your moment arrives, the world will look at you and call you an overnight success. They won't see the years of silent building. They won't see the storms you endured, but you will. And you will know the truth. Better days came because you made them come. You built them, brick by bloody brick in the dark. So understand this and sear it into your mind. Better days are not given. They are taken. They are earned. They belong to the man who is relentless, the man who is disciplined, the man who is willing to sacrifice 1,000 temporary comforts for the eternal freedom on the other side. So when you wake up tired, when you're tempted to scroll away another hour of your life, when you feel that familiar pull to just give in and accept your current reality as your final destination, remember this truth. The pain you're in now is temporary. The strength you're building is permanent. The storm will pass. The darkness will break. And if you refuse to quit, if you keep pushing, if you keep stacking those bricks no matter how small they seem, your better days will arrive. Not by chance, not by luck, by your blood, your sweat, your tears, and your absolute refusal to settle for anything less than the life you are capable of building. So hold the line, keep moving forward. Better days are not coming someday. They're coming for you, but only if you fight for them today. Your future self is watching. Don't let him down. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.